ladies and gentlemen. It is me, your host, MarcZombie. Of course, I'm joined again for the second series of the night by JoeZombie.
Mark, what's going on, baby?
Yo, Joe. How about that first series? Woo!
My adrenaline's still pumping. And I already wrote 2 letters into the...
You what?
I already wrote 2 letters and sent them into the thing.
All right, fair enough. And now this will be a true test of your endurance, Joe. But you know, as a community co-caster season 9 award winner, I'm not really afraid. I think you can handle it.
Oh, sorry, Mark. I dozed off there for a second. Not really used to the back-to-back double header that we're facing here today. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to check out these teams. Both new to us. And we have some lovely people in chat. This is Covey, of course, the founder of Phoenix Rising Esports. He's here to watch his team, cheer him on, dropping the T2 sub for 9 months. That's wild. Absolutely. Thank you, Covey. Thank you.
All the support.
And we also got... Oh, sorry, Joe.
Oh.
No.
No, I was going to end there.
No.
All the support.
You had more. You were about to welcome some of these other faces in the chat, I think, right?
Oh, but you're talking about Atlas, DFV with the shiny VIP diamond. Ooh, baby. J-Shift's chiming in again. He's been here. We love him. We got Pig.
Pig who?
Pig General.
What?
The one and only.
Dropping the Brenda faces. What up, Pig? As Amanda would say in real life. Pig. Dinner's ready. He's got a name.
He's got a name.
All right, well, it's going to be game number 1 starting up here soon. Infernal Shrines.
Ooh.
First draft team is 2, so that means that the map was selected by the blue side, which is of course, Tainted Orphans, none other than. As we again take a look at the bans as well. Those flew in. We had Tainted Orphans taking out Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow. Meanwhile, Phoenix Rising Ruby getting rid of Baraxis and BOE. So both 2-lane maps that we just watched in the last series. They're gone.
Oh. Definitely interesting. Usually you see a pattern with map bans, etc., but for Phoenix Rising Ruby, last week they banned out the Cursed Hollow, Dragonshire. Opted to go a different route this time.
Yeah, you know, depending on their opponents and whatnot. Maybe anything they've been working on throughout the season. Only just early here, week 2, so not too much data to go off of. But the games that we have watched thus far have been absolutely insane. Phoenix Rising Ruby opening up with the Garrosh ban. Love it.
Oh yeah, he's just a straight up beefcake. Definitely one of the better frontline warriors. Zool ban.
Yeah, even though Zool just got a nerf today, but still kind of early to say how much that really stops his power, because Tainted Orphans just banning out. Don't want to deal with it. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, especially on a map like Infernal Shrines. A lot of creep to kill. Sylvanas ban, definitely not surprising. We saw the power of her last series, and of course, many times before. Definitely still has her specialist capabilities, but with the damage as an assassin.
Scary damage output, and Mephisto getting banned. Maybe
Must be a target ban.
Yeah.
Then Johanna first pick.
Just snapped it in, Joe. Do you see how that speed? Just
I like it.
Hammering the button. Oh.
And then the Deathwing Greymane.
Greymane.
I
gotta take off my sweater here. It's heating up. I see.
Mark, you have some experience, not as yourself, but one of your teammates actually on Deathwing.
Yeah. Are you referring to Turdwing, Destroyer of Worlds?
Yeah. That's exactly.
100% win rate thus far. Hopefully none of our opponents are watching this and ban it against him.
Oof. Malthael Anna. Okay. Malthael probably just most likely for that Deathwing, and then obviously most like an ETC maybe being picked up on this ban as an opposing warrior.
Yeah, I do like Tainted Orphans grabbing the Greymane as well. Just a strong hero in any composition, really. Also, Cursed Bullet against Deathwing is it's not great for the Deathwing.
Agreed.
And then getting rid of the Tychus, trying to choke out those max percent heroes.
Yeah. Definitely smart. Especially with a small Deathwing nerf today.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything too crazy.
Just some health. I think they adjusted some of his talents, maybe slight buff to his talents, but overall, I think Deathwing's in kind of rough shape. He's been on the back end, the receiving end of some nerfs for the past few patches, and lowering his health and regen again. I'm kind of worried about the guy.
The ETC ban, I like that. Just kind of choking out the warriors.
Yeah, we got
Tainted Orphans over here.
Diablo is still open. Possibly a number rock with the Greymane. Oh, nailed it. Love to see it. Kind of a higher execution tank. And then the Deckard following that up as well.
Deckard getting a little bit of a buff today also.
Is that right, Joe?
Health and etc. Definitely one of the heroes that was a part of the family. Nice.
Last two picks here. Coming in. Phoenix Rising.
Oh. Health increase by 80. Health regen increase.
Ooh, speaking of buffs, another hero got quite a nice amount of changes. Orphea.
100% right, Mark.
We got the Warden's Cage. We got the Devouring Maw, or the Crushing Jaws. Wait, Devouring Maw, Chomp one with Warden's Cage could be quite lethal.
Yeah, I'm really excited, Mark.
Yeah, a lot of great nano boost targets as well for Phoenix Rising.
I asked the question in the first series if we were going to hero swaps and see some new heroes, since there's I keep on saying reworks, but obviously not reworks, only the Tracer and Cassia, which are banned.
Right. Yep.
I don't think we did bring that up. Both heroes banned for the recent reworks. Just when did the patch come out? Yesterday? Just
today.
Just today.
Hot off the press.
Seriously, and these teams just working with those heroes.
All right. Well, for the second series tonight, we're going to be starting on Infernal Shrines with Tainted Orphans on the left side versus Phoenix Rising Ruby. Best of 3, NGS Season 9, Division A West.
Oh, yes. Very excited. Infernal Shrines. Definitely just, excuse me. Definitely just a good pickup in NGS in general. I feel like we see this map quite a bit. Just a nice objective, pretty straightforward, 3-lane map.
Yeah, it's kind of become the de facto map pick for a lot of teams.
But I like it personally, so keep on going.
Yeah, the Sonya should be able to do quite a bit of work. She makes for a great hero to solo the objective, lets the other heroes, get advantages elsewhere, pushing up on the map. But anyone in chat, thank you for joining, and let us know who you here to support, to root on, who you think is going to win the draft, win the game, win the series, as we get this underway.
Who the crowd favorites out there?
Yeah, we want to see the fans. Don't be shy. Let us know. And on the left side is going to be Tainted Orphans with Will to Live on the Deathwing, Bridge to Death on Anubarak, Reaver on Greymane, Scooney on the Deckard, and Variations on the Sonya.
Ooh, on the right side, the red team, we have Phoenix Rising Ruby, we have Purple on the Orphea, Jazilo on the Johanna, Reb on the Maev, Mixels on the Malthel, Danalore on the Ana.
We got This Is Covey weighing in here. PRR say what?
Say what?
Currently PRR crowd favorite. Let's see if they can do it here.
Yeah, Mark, I'm definitely excited for the matchup. Not just for the teams, but the drafts themselves. As you were saying, we got the Orph. We have Deckard coming.
Yeah, and looking over some of these level 1s, it's interesting to see Orphea going for the Q talent. You know, they baked in some slow, and they've been changing up the E a lot.
I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of gems on the side of Tainted Orphans here. Just some poke coming out from both teams. Rotation from mid to bot. The normal, the usual. Soaking as much XP, getting as much damage as they can.
Really nice rotations from Phoenix Rising. Blasting out those waves. Mid and bot. Leaving them time to pick up an early siege. But Tainted Orphans also kind of following along that same, marching along that same beat. They get their camp as well.
Yep. Both teams just turning them camps. Definitely smart.
Ooh, nice big pull coming up from the Maya. Phoenix Rising looking for a pick here. Ooh, big root goes out. Just a soft poke. We got Sparhawk weighing in. Good luck, PR Ruby from PR Amethyst. Hey, welcome, Sparhawk. Welcome, welcome.
Heck yeah. I love orgs showing support for them, other teams within the orgs. Great camaraderie. Oh, Mark. As we talk, we have Tainted Orphans coming in for the sneaky bruiser play.
Yeah, nice melting that camp with a Deathwing Q. Meanwhile,
Rising.
Yeah, they're grabbing the bottom camp.
Wondering where the other team is also. Until all of a sudden, boom, your bruiser's cap. What are you thinking? Whoa. Big Burrow coming in from bridge to death, but falling awfully low just from those tower shots. The damage that purple is out. May have Orphea just do definitely a lot of damage. Fatty burst.
Shrine
going at it.
Yeah, the Malthael and Sonya matchup was looking pretty even. You know, Malthael does have that mana, so gonna be going back. First Shrine starting up here. Tainted Orphan's going to be a little bit late as they work down that Bruiser camp. And meanwhile, I think both teams kind of playing for 7 right here, Joe. You know, Malthael was catching one more wave, and he's maybe going to be coming down. Having a hard time deciding if he's going to clear that out.
Yeah, I definitely don't argue with him staying up. Oh. A small engagement mark going on. Phoenix Rising definitely just trying to get the damage in the picks.
Yeah, the poke damage from Phoenix Rising is very oppressive. Those potions keeping Tainted Orphans healed up.
Yeah, ooh, an engagement coming out. Raver falling awfully low, going to half health, getting pulled in by the Mayev. But it's not enough. I think it's more of just kind of keeping him busy while the Malthael clears, and he's now in the engagement.
And the engagement, Dorito goes out from Deckard. The damage is on purple. Ooh, nice heals from Ana. Both teams very close on the objective here, but Greymane is the first to fall as Phoenix Rising picks up 1, 2 kills, and maybe another one.
So close. I thought it was going to be another one, but picking up 2. Phoenix Rising, Ruby, Malthael just coming down just in time. But don't worry. It is the first Immortal, so it is not the end of the world.
It's going to be
Orphans.
Arcane Punisher here, stomping down the bottom lane.
You can't see me. Right over the top ropes, Mark. Perfect little leash.
And we do have 4 members from Phoenix Rising in the bot lane, looking to maybe, looks like they're going for the full fort here. Yeah, Malthael, of course, with the double soak. Pale Horse.
Yeah, they got the resources. And as you were saying, Phoenix Rising just doing a nice job taking advantage of the on a Pale Horse and taking advantage of that first Immortal, getting a fort. That is beautiful.
Ooh, we got Grandmaster J Shifts weighing in the chat. Loving the Mayev builds. Going for percent damage. That must be sudden vengeance there.
Damn. Yeah. Rev is a beast. present and see some green man on the field. Bye, red.
Level 10s, Phoenix Rising looking pretty nice with a full level lead here. Gonna get level 10s. Let's see how they take advantage of it. It's gonna be the Warden's Cage, of course. The Nano Boost, yes. You'd love to see it. Last rites, Joe. When the, yeah, Orphea got so many changes today, so exciting to see some talents we haven't before coming out. Some W build here.
Yeah, we've definitely seen the damage that a nano boosted Malthael can do, and I think it's definitely a good counter against the Deathwing. And then also, Covey and JShift's talking about the Maiev. I believe it's a sudden vengeance, yeah, as you were saying before.
Oh yeah,
so just all that percent damage coming in hot.
Uh-oh, hold that thought, Joe, as a Genko is out on the top lane, and Malthael falls here. Ooh. Nice pickup from the Anub, Burrow charging in the follow-up of his team. But Phoenix Rising, they have a nice army of minions, some Goatmen marching down bottom. It looks like they are going to opt to rotate because we have Tainted Orphans putting some work into top. Without vision, they don't feel confident. They got to back off here. Phoenix Rising is on the way. Johanna in kind of deep here. Locking down the Greymane. Oh man, the burst comes out. And another rock goes down. Last right skip strip. Deathwing is in the mix. It's a 1-for-0 trade in favor of the blue team. Tainted Orphans. The fight still continues, and they get another one as Orphea falls next. Oh, Malthael's falling so low.
Tainted Orphans want more, Mark. They're looking for more picks, but they can't get it. 2 down for Phoenix Rising. But Maiev coming back fast. Both teams will be... Ooh,
Johanna kind of getting caught out here. Deathwing flying in, looking for more. Mixels. Healing darts from Ana, going to be keeping him up. Nice zoning, nice. Dorito.
Yeah, nice engagement from Tainted Orphans, just like that. The pick on Johanna. Shrines are coming up mid. They have forts top. Sonya was just soaking bottom most of that time, getting a little bit ahead of the NP.
Yeah, Johanna spawning up at the very same time as the camp is active, and they, Tainted Orphans are shredding it.
Yeah, just getting as much as they can.
Phoenix Rising moving in. All the ults are aligned, Joe.
Yeah, we're hoping for a big engagement for Phoenix Rising here.
Ooh, Cocoon goes out. Johanna is locked down. Anubbarak's in the backline, but he's falling awfully low. The Ana canceling the heals. The Deckard Sleep coming out. The first blood is going. Oh my gosh, it's a 1-for-1, Joe. Everyone is clumped up. Deathwing.
And the nano boost is out.
Ana goes down. Greymane falls as well. It's an absolute bloodbath.
It is. Mark picks back and forth. Johanna just getting out. The Sonya is just berserking while Mixel's leash. This is crazy.
Yeah, and Phoenix Rising coming out ahead in that little scuffle there, but Mortar Punisher going to the side of Tainted Orphans, but not really going to be able to follow up on it.
Yeah, just the advantage of starting those the objective before Phoenix Rising. Even with the disadvantage, they're able to get enough skulls, get the objective, back off, just kind of soak lanes, reset.
XP is now neck and neck. Structures are all tied up, 1 fort to 1 fort. Nabarak moving in. Nice sleep from Ana. Damage going out. Burrow charge gets away, but the Blessed Shield gets ripped. Maiev is in, looking for something. They're trying to get a nub. Oh, but the sleep and Deathwing. Deathwing just in the middle. Oh, a big fear coming out. JSillo.
Getting the pick onto Johanna. They want more. Mixel's falling, and now Nabarak falling. Oh my god.
Ana goes down to 3-for-1 trade. Tainted Orphans gets another one. An engage that looked kind of in favor of Phoenix Rising there. Takes a turn for the worst as Tainted Orphans. It's a 4-man kill.
Yeah, very close engagement, as you were saying. I think Johanna just got a little too aggressive. Kind of past that line of scrimmage. Ended up falling for it. Tanky, but not that.
You got Tainted Orphans stepping up. Oh, Blessed Shield getting ripped. Phoenix Rising just trying to protect the little life that is left on that fort here. Level 16's right around the corner. Phoenix Rising moving up. They've spotted Sonya. She's mounting. Is it going to be enough? The flashlight to dismount. The stun. The damage. It's there. The last rites connects, and it's a kill for Phoenix Rising. Meanwhile, Tainted Orphans in the bottom lane, grabbing a camp and sieging up. They have the 16 advantage, but they are down 1.
Phoenix Rising, they want to react to this. They don't want to lose any more forts. Tainted Orphan.
Cheeky Heart from Greymane. Yeah, Phoenix Rising playing for 16s here. Nice job at defending.
Interesting pickup from Greymane.
I guess banking on those resets. A lot of squishy targets with Maya, Ana, Malthael, Orphea.
Yeah, it makes them a little bit stickier also. So that helps out for the kill target.
Shrine is up. Tainted Orphans doing a nice job at grabbing their bruiser camp. And have a little bit of an advantage positioning and wise. Gosh, every time I say Tainted Orphans, I feel like I'm about to say something so dirty.
I know, I agree with you.
I'm like kind of panicking when I'm going to say it. But
you really have to pause and compose yourself.
Make sure I don't say something oh so wrong. But here we go. J-Silo on the Johanna in the backline. They're looking for a kill. Maev is in deep as well. There's the Warden's Cage. There's the Chomp. The combo is out, but the damage is going onto Sonya, and she's the first to fall. Phoenix Rising looking for another one. They get Deckard.
Last Rising getting the kill. Now Rayvar just trying to do as much damage before he falls, and Bridge to Death.
Oh,
not enough. He ends up falling.
A triple kill for Mixel on the Malthael.
Phoenix Rising pulling out the 4-banger. Getting this objective. Or see how far they can get with it.
Malthael is on the hunt, looking at that Deathwing. Here we go. We got a Frozen Punisher coming in, Joe. Going bottom lane. This is looking good for Phoenix Rising here. They're going to have that camp pressure from top. Frozen Punisher down bottom. The camp from middle.
Deckard just coming up. Greymane still has 2 seconds. And Number Rock still has 5 mark. This Immortal's pushing in. They're going to be able to get some work done before Tainted Orphan is fully functional.
Freeze goes off on the Punisher. Not able to shut any of the buildings down here. But that's not going to stop Phoenix Rising as they move in. They're looking for kills.
We do have Sonya top. Deathwing falling awfully low for that fatty health bar.
A big fear coming out.
Still pushing. That Mortal's just not going down. They're going to get keeps.
They're going to get keeps, but at what cost? As Orphea is the dive target taking a lot of damage. And oh, a big root connects.
Oh, Deckard. The last rites gets him. Oh, man. The stay a while, almost saving his life, but Malthael coming in with the last rites, getting the pick.
Phoenix Rising, calling it there, realizing that they can't core, instead going middle. I like this play.
Yep. Deckard's down 28 seconds. 5v4 situation. Phoenix Rising take full advantage of that. They're 1 level down from 20. They're looking for it.
Yeah, both teams pretty close in experience.
Just like that, Mark. Just like that.
Uh-oh.
Structural disadvantage.
Blessed Shield getting ripped. Johanna, J-Silo moving in, looking for something. The Nano Boost gets dropped as well onto Malthael, just casting non-stop. The last rites goes off, but the armor is enough to save him. Oh, the potion is not quite good. Bridge to Death falling awfully low here. Oof.
Mark. Oh my goodness. So many players falling so low. Some of them dying, but others living. Thank one pick for Phoenix Rising.
And
Tainted
level
Orphans
20s.
just got to regroup, reset. They know how to play from behind. They're one level down from 20 now. They're just going to stay in it. Keep clawing.
It's like, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the higher in the divisions you go, teams are very apt and good at playing from behind. So we'll definitely see the level 20s coming up soon here. Tainted Orphans still have 2 keeps, so not the end of the world. But yeah, PRR is kind of calling the shots.
Both teams have about every resource. Orphans looking to clear. Well, Phoenix Rising getting the bruiser camp. We might see an engagement soon. But before the objective, Phoenix Rising's feeling a little cheeky. You get a small pick or an engagement before level 20, but they don't have much time.
Yeah, no, the Chomp build here is kind of coming online between the level 7 talents, getting that 1.5 second reset, along with the Abyssal Symbiosis, getting a nice juicy shield for Orphea. And the Bond of Anguish as well for just more max percent damage, but Nubs Rock's falling awfully low.
Big play on the bridge to death, but his team is there to help him. Orphea falling alongside Ana and everyone else looking awfully low for Phoenix Rising. Deathwing just blasting away. Malfield just in there healing up. Surprised he lived that long, but he's finally down.
Nice pickup here for Tainted Orphans right before the objective. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4 members of Phoenix Rising.
How did I reach these keys, Mark?
But the pressure that Phoenix Rising has applied is starting to add up as we have catapults hitting the core.
100%, Mark. Winions, as we've seen time. Definitely do some work.
Yeah, but just as I mentioned before, Sonya being such a great hero in this map, to solo the objective, meanwhile bring up the rest of the team to get advantages elsewhere. Tainted Orphans grab that bruiser, and they're not stopping there, Joe. They're going top wall.
Yeah, and just giving props to the Sonya in general. Just always been just like a, not too crazy, but just a strong, generic pick that can do some work. Doesn't really frag out, but does enough damage where it matters.
Now, frag out, is that? I know you're up on that Valorant train, Joe, as a youngin that you are. Is frag out a term from Valorant? I don't know.
Not a Valorant term. It's a FPS term just in general. You got fraggers, you got support. There's also...
Yeah, frag is actually really old terminology. I remember seeing that in the early internet days.
Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe that's the origin. Does it stand for something? A frag?
I don't even know.
Anyone in chat, let us know. But here we go. Mortar Punisher marching in. Phoenix Rising all of a sudden on the back burner here. Full health objective. Everyone is up. All of the ults are online. This is the moment, Joe.
Oh my god. Keep going down. Tainted Orphans looking for that push, but ults are coming out on the side of Phoenix Rising, Mark.
Ooh, Maiev in the backline bouncing everyone around. No kills out yet. The damage is on Maiev. Ooh, just barely avoids the root, but so many stuns and she blinks away. She makes out alive. No one is down yet. Deathwing is on the core, though. And Deckard actually falls in the back to Malthael with the nano boost. And now it looks like Tainted Orphans are on the retreat here. Oof.
Kobe, can you please get me an autograph? I need Reb's autograph ASAP. That get out was flawless.
Yeah, that was
skill question mark. Who knows?
So pretty. The Maiev jump dodge, and then just barely avoiding the Deckard root. Oh, yeah, looking for something.
They want more picks. Deckard's down for
I don't know
30. They're pushing with 5.
Yeah.
Should they, Mark?
I don't know. The call is core. Phoenix Rising's made it though. Everyone is down here. They're gonna try it. They think they can. Decker dead for 20 seconds.
They must be listening, Mark. They're backing out. They're playing passive. The shrine should be spawning semi soon.
Yeah, a lot of camps available. See Tainted Orphans up top, doing out Bruiser. We got Pig General weighing in. Joe just can't stop talking about Valorant.
I didn't even bring it up. Totally Mark. He's jealous. He wants the key.
What's all that off stream chatting about Valorant? Just wanted to incorporate it.
It's decent.
Pretty decent indeed.
Both Pasha and getting ready. They're at the Black Gate. Staring eye to eye. Aragorn's giving the speech in comms right now as we speak.
Yeah, and Phoenix Rising still has quite a bit of structure protection here, both mid and bottom forts. But that's not to say that Tainted Orphans can't pull something out, because they do have that backdoor available. But PRR is moving in, positioning in a bush here. Ooh, nice scout stun.
The old bushwhack. Reb getting spotted. Thank gosh. Bridge to Death doing a nice job.
Uh-oh. This little gank push setup. And Upperrock walks right into it. The damage is going out. And oh my goodness, the cancel from Ana's healing just absolutely squashes that bug.
Dang. You hate to see it, Mark.
Dingo
the anticipation
dang.
just leading up to a pick. He's dying for vision, Mark. Can you believe it?
Die for vision, indeed.
What's the face? What's the face, Mark?
The J face, yes.
J face.
We got called out by Die for Vision. They're wondering why we're not casting them, Joe.
Wow. Well,
we got put on blast in the DFV Discord. As I was promoting this very stream, this very cast right here. Like, how come you're not casting our games?
I mean, we're gonna we'll have to. We'll have to.
Oh, we definitely have to. I would love to see some Boogan squad as well.
Exactly. I'll have to call up our boy That Green Fish and get some merch from him.
Trouble for Malthael here. Deathwing lands in. Sony gets a nice spear, and that's a pickup for Tainted Orphans.
This is exactly what Tainted Orphans need, Mark. They needed that pick. And Nubberrock's up. They have a full, well, not yet, full 5-man.
A lot of pressure. 3 Katas, the Bruiser. They have the advantage, but Sonya actually kind of going in a little bit deep here. Heal goes out from Ana. The Fear connects from Deathwing. Ooh. Sleep.
Oof. The Unstoppable coming. Sleep, not really connecting with anybody. Ooh, we got some catapults back. Don't tell anyone. Shh.
Catapults are on the core for Phoenix Rising, but it looks like Tainted Orphans are going to try to end. Malthael still dead for 30 seconds here.
Can
but
they do
Sonya is getting so low.
Awfully
the
low.
potions.
She gets the heal.
It's not going to be enough.
He falls. Orphea falls, Mark. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far.
The core is taking damage, though. Oh, man. This is a dicey opportunity.
Mark, I don't think it's enough.
It's not as 1, 2. They all start falling. Deckard thwacking the core with the cane, but it's not enough DPS. And just like that, that's surely going to be game number 1. Going over to PRR with an explosive finish. What a close series so far.
What a juicy series, Mark.
This is
back and forth.
Yeah, this is Covey coming in with some clips. I'd love to see it. I always like going back, checking out the clips people make after the cast. So I appreciate that. This Phoenix Rising is moving in to take down this core.
Oh man, as it's unfolding to chat right now. That was actually a potential throw, Kobe. You are right.
Yeah, that was looking good at the end there for Tainted Orphans. They had the pick, they had the keep down in the top lane, they had the Bruiser and some catapults moving in. But the team fighting for Phoenix Rising, even without that Malthael, I saw Maev in the back, Joe. Reb. Just being so disruptive.
Doing so much damage, being disruptive, being a great Maev plays. Oh my gracious.
And we can look over some of the stats from the game. Yeah, Malthael, I think, getting so much value for his team with the soak, also the damage done, and just great at soak, great at clearing the lanes, and then also just a ridiculous team fighter, especially with that nano boost, like you mentioned, Joe.
Ooh, Mark. 1, we got a shiny diamond, and 2, I think we see her insider. Coming in the chat right now, Real August, VIP, welcome.
Hold on, pause the show. We got a VIP, a diamond in the chat. Right this way. Real August. You shining diamond. Take a seat, grab a drink, get cozy, maybe a blanket, as we are going to be getting into game number 2 very soon here.
We are here. We got a Johanna Deathwing band.
Love the Johanna bands.
They don't want to play it, Mark, but they don't want to face it either. The Deathwing's out. The Garrosh is out. Feels like these bands are getting swapped.
Right, so first pick is going to be Tainted Orphans here, as Phoenix Rising chose the map, so they're not going to want to deal with Johanna. Let's see if they respect the Zool. One more time, Doctor shining bright like a diamond. Right this way, Doctor. Hopefully having a nice night. And they do respect the Zool. First pick.
Respect.
Tainted Orphans, this is what they wanted. They didn't care about the map. They just wanted that hero pick. So many strong heroes out right now, and they're gonna go for Abathur. What? Ooh, love it.
Heck yes, Mark. Are we gonna see the Samuro coming with that?
Samaro's kind of in a weird spot right now.
Is he?
According to Real August, ex-heroic Div NGS champion, yes. He is.
Man.
So I'll take his word for it. You know, he's kind of been on the receiving end of some nerfs.
Well, I'm gonna go to Samuro main, J-Shifts.
Ooh.
What do you think, Shifts?
Yeah, J-Shifts, please let us know, weigh in.
Think it's powerful enough right now to pull out the Samuro? Or not? But Abathur, Towers of Doom, I do like it.
Yeah. If I was Phoenix Rising, I'd be a little bit trembling right now, seeing staring down an Abathur. But
ETC Greymane, definitely scary, but Mirrodin Sylvanas for the pickup right after, definitely a good aim.
I think Mirrodin with the Abathur hat is just can be so frustrating to deal with. I think, you know, that kind of going back to those old alpha heroes, Mirrodin being a great target for that hat. He's he can kind of be an assassin at times.
Coming in from chat, he is King Ding a Ling.
Well, here we go. Samaro is still in same their hands.
Are we gonna see it? Maybe not though. Because as he said, it needs to be in the right hands. Are we gonna see the Orphea again? Maybe another Malthael? Oh. Deckard Malthael, okay.
Alright. I love the Malthael pickup again. You know, we saw Pale Horse coming out. You got a lot of value in Soak and the hero damage. You know, I think this is definitely a map where you want to... a lot of teams kind of prioritize a dual soaker, like Malthael or Leoric. But, you know, Abathur can kind of help out with that too. Giving that... global lane soak ability, and speaking of globals, it's going to be Dahaka and Lucio.
Like in my heyday, I was the Dahaka main.
Now, Joe, you mentioned you had cereal for breakfast this morning. What flavor was that?
Mark, I only go with the best, the tasty Lucio's, baby.
Lucio's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For Tainted Orphans. Then it's going to be Jaina rounding off Phoenix Rising Ruby's draft. I love it. Very strong lane clear in the 4-man. You know, with Jaina and then Greymane gives the camp potential. Malthael with the double soak. It's looking pretty good for Phoenix Rising, but I'm still afraid of the Abathur. I think he's very oppressive, can be quite annoying to play against, so we'll see. should be a good match.
100%. Jane coming out with the love and Greymane Jaina burst. Holy poop. A lot of it.
In chat, let us know who you're here to support, who you think's got the draft. Don't be shy. Love to see it. I appreciate everyone joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to cast this game with my good friend, and it's even more fun having people to hang out with while we do it. So, thank you guys.
Heck.
As we get into game number 3 on my favorite map, Towers of Doom. Nexus Gaming Series Season 9. More teams than ever before registered. But the game is dead, they say.
It's going to be a bloodbath, Mark. Here on Towers of Doom. Starting it from the right side, we have Phoenix Rising Ruby. We got the almighty Red on the Greymane. Purple on the Jaina. Jezlo on the ETC. Mixels on the Malthel. Dana Lore on the Decker.
On the left side, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Tainted Orphans with variations on the Dahaka, Scooney on that Lucio, Will to Live on Sylvanas, Bridge to Death on Muradin, and there was one more, and his name is Raver, and he's on Abathur.
Heck.
Right out the gate, hat on Muradin. Love to see it. But
Coming from J-Shifts.
Hold on, Joe. Cheeky play alert.
Oh my goodness gracious,
Phoenix
Mark.
Rising.
They're going for that bottom tower and they're succeeding in getting it. Just the siege of the Greymane Jaina, I love it. That's old school tactics. That's HGC tactics, Mark.
It is. I'm getting HGC tingles here tonight, Joe. I saw people repping the HGC banner. The spirit is there. HOTS is alive and well.
You know, if you're listening and you're in NGS or even just Tears of the Storm, whip out those NGS banners, titles, sprays, whatever you got. We need to keep this alive, keep it rolling. Just remind people that HGC was.
Amen, Joe. Amen. This is it's coming online here as I'm looking at the talents and Venom Nest, the Abathur level 1, going for those mines. It's going to be a nightmare to travel anywhere on this map quickly, because Abathur just constantly dismounting and providing vision for his team. Yeah, we've seen an awful lot of Deckard. Well, we've seen some Deckard today, and I'm not fresh on those Deckard patch notes. You mentioned that he got a little bit of love, but I'm always partial to Deckard. I think he's a really impactful support, kind of a playmaker. He brings an engage. Nearly with you know, the slow, the root, and actually we're seeing field study from level 1 here, which is not typically the pick, but perhaps that's one of the talents that received some love in the patch notes.
For Decker, we have 80, just 80.
Sorry, what?
Let me restart.
Kind of cutting out.
Health increase from 1700 to 1780.
Okay.
Health regen increase 3.5 more to 7.1. And then as of right now, the Ruby cooldown was reduced from 20 to 10 seconds. So you did pick that up.
Yeah, we saw Ruby last game coming out from Tainted Orphans. Yeah, that's probably why, but Scooney kind of caught out here. The Lucio O is trying to push off, trying to get away. The Abathur hat's there. Greymane dives in and kills a kill. First blood going over to PRR.
Yeah, Greymane's burst, even at early levels, just sometimes you just don't expect it, even with the Abathur hat. Not safe enough. Phoenix Rising.
Triple altar phase. Abathur. Balls of steel on the Abathur. Clank, clank, clanking up. Getting in the mix, getting involved, and getting a bell tower.
I like it, Mark. He's definitely playing aggressive, maybe a little slap happy. He's looking to get in there. Mirrodin, Bridge to Death, not caring. He's scouting for his team.
I would say, you know, early game is going to go to PRR. They have a lot of strong heroes that, you know, don't really need a lot of talents for their power in the beginning. And then on the flip side, we have a stacking Sylvanas and an Abathur. So I think it's gonna be a little bit rough for Tainted Orphans, but as soon as we get you know, the level 10s, they can even out those fights with the clone. You know, 2 Sylvanuses.
Ooh,
zipping around. Ooh.
We have an engagement again coming in from Team Orphans, but it's not enough. Mixel's just straight.
And PRR getting aggressive. They know they have the early game here, as they invade the camp, and this is looking pretty good for PRR. A lot of sappers, and kind of the name of the game on Towers of Doom is to control bottom.
Yeah, just so much damage onto that tower from both sapper camps. They're able to just get the bottom bell tower. The altar is about to spawn. You have 17 seconds. Phoenix Rising just still posturing strong.
Yeah, and this is really bad news for Tainted Orphans. Not having control of that bow tower basically just shuts them out of this objective entirely. But they do have the Sylvanus traits. But it's still going to be very difficult to get this back. Nice slide coming out from ETC. Damage onto Bridge to death.
Yeah, still posturing. Tainted Orphans just going back and forth. I don't think they're going to be able to do much in this lane, Mark. They're going to need to just branch out and I'd say just make Phoenix Rising react to another lane. Because right now they're
it's kind of like priority to get this back, but at the same time when they're defending it's very difficult. Spray's coming out. It's getting toxic up in here, Joe. Hold on, let me pause the stream, pause the cast. Dreadhawk wants to play a game of Hearthstone for 80 gold. Gotta go, guys. I'll be right back.
What? Usually ask me first. What the frick?
Says you're in custom. Oh boy, Will to Live goes down. Pickup for Phoenix Rising. And they had the level 10s. These are tough moments for Tainted Orphans, but Towers of Doom is anyone's game until the last shot. So hopefully the level 10s help them out a little bit.
Ooh, Doc is sniffing out the camp's top. Is he going to be able to steal it? I think a 1v1 battle, especially with... Oh,
the mines, though. They're on the point. And boom, boom, boom. I don't know if he... Oh. Malphale falling awfully low here. Mixels, and boom, they get a kill for Tainted Orphans. Nice pickup there. Secures them to level 10s.
When you least expect it, the Abathur hat comes in.
Lucio going to be dropping the beat with the sound barrier here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. The aggression, they're turning it up. The sleep comes out, but it's not enough. It's still a kill going over to Tainted Orphans, and they might not stop there. They're looking for Jacillo. Murden's got the stun. They pick up 2 kills right before this altar phase. So nice on Tainted Orphans here.
We have all the ultimate popped over for Tainted Orphans. They used a lot of resources, but they're able to get the 3 picks.
Looks like they
not too hefty.
They were delaying that bottom cap, trying to get the top back, but it's just too much.
Yep. Oh no, this is exactly what Tainted Orphans wanted. They got the pickup on the Malphale. Most likely able to get the last altar. Getting both altars in this altar phase. And we got a game.
Yes, we do. But yeah, let's see. All the teams are kind of everyone is posturing around this bottom bell tower. It's so hard to get that back. Bridge to death is kind of caught out here, and he goes down. Phoenix Rising with a nice aggressive rotation, securing that kill, securing the camp, and the pain train continues.
Is correct.
Lucio shooting the dubstep Cheerios, just trying to get some siege damage in. Oh, we have a disconnect. A 3-2-3 moment. So let's eject, Joe. Strap in. We're high above the Nexus right now. Oh, so high above the Nexus. Let's get back to the caster bench. and kill some time while we wait for the reconnect. Oh, good now. Wait. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Mirrodin is 4 seconds until the res. Phoenix Rising, posturing bottom, just still protecting that bell tower. They're not going to let it fall. While the Hawkeye Avatar is left to soak the other lanes. The rest of Inted Orphans, I'm sure, it's kind of chilling bot, poking, seeing if they can get down this bell tower. As you said, it's kind of priority, but at the same time, if you're not doing anything, then maybe
they do have the Abathur to get a lot of soak elsewhere, and they do have the Dahaka as well. So, you know, Inted Orphans is actually up in experience, and they're going to have an advantage at 13. Countdown on your mark. Are they saying countdown me to the countdown? I don't think so, because they say mark with a K.
No, definitely.
Looks like it's just a ping issue.
Yep. One player just has high ping, I guess.
We can take this moment to catch up with the chat. J-Shift's draft screen, I like Orphans. Team, I like the Rubies. There you have it, Grandmaster J-Shifts. In my chat? What? If you guys don't follow J-Shifts, you're missing out. Great guy. Great at Heroes of the Storm. Always a pleasure to hang out with. So go on, give him some love. All right, looks like we are good.
The countdown begins.
3, 2, 1, we're in.
And just like that, we are back, Mark.
1, 2, 3 skull shots for PRR.
24-30 as we speak.
Yeah, I think the siege damage is kind of struggling. Sylvanas is pretty great at clearing the lane. You know, there could have been some other talents to increase that. But I think struggling a little bit in kind of the 4-man or you know, at getting those minutes, or at least keeping up with the Jaina clear. But yes, they have the 13s. They have the bottom bell tower. This is their moment. What can they do? But oh my gosh, Bridge to Death getting absolutely deleted here. He's falling so low. The ring connects the root. Another sleep from Deckard. The break it down shield. They're trying to get him down, but he is gonna get out alive.
We've said it before, Mark. The Mirrodin. Oh my gosh, just nice, healthy pool of health, and you just can't get him down.
Yeah, he's on the hunt now. Dahaka burrows in. Mirrodin jumps in and hammers. Doesn't connect. Dahaka looking for something. Gets the root. But Deckard lands as well. A lot of damage coming out from Sylvanas, and Inted Orphans pick up a kill. The Bosch connects 1, 2, 3 members, but people are dropping left and right. It's a 1-for-2 trade in favor of Inted Orphans. The fight's not done yet, Joe, as another one goes down. 2-for-2. Reb goes down here.
Man, close engagement. Freaking everything coming out from both teams. Inted Orphans able to just get that one hero advantage from a 2-3.
Ooh.
Do have one altar up.
Yeah, the root, the CC from Deckard and these narrow choke points is just so hard to deal with. The engage from Inted Orphans was slightly botched there. Mirrodin jumping in, not connecting with the hammer. Dahaka did connect with the tongue, but the root kind of shut everything down. Ooh, nice sleep here from Deckard. They're still battling over this bell tower. Everyone is slowly coming back online. Damage on Bridge to Death. The connect with the root. The break it down shield. So hard to kill, but Malthiel's here too with the last rites, but Avatar gets popped and not enough as he goes down.
Oh man, and Jaina ends up falling. 1-for-1 trade so far, Mark. They're still going at it. Both teams want the blood. Malthiel ends up falling after so much time. They're looking for Reb. Inted Orphanage wants his head.
Pretty little juke from Reb, and then the ETC knockback and the potions from his team. This is Waffalo 101, Joe. Uh-oh. Scooney on the channel does get the bell tower. And now all of a sudden Tainted Orphans is back in this. They are only down by 2 core shots, and they're up in experience and just about to be 16. This is exactly what I was saying, Joe. Struggling in the early game, but now that the late game talents are in, Abathur's got his mind build, he's got his ultimate evolution.
Yeah, the survivability of Mirrodin obviously just keeps going up. The Haka just becomes more of a menace and just can rotate faster, especially if he opts to go in.
Ooh, speaking of going in, JoeZombie on the ETC slides and knocks back, and they do. Oh, it's still contested, but the Ring of Frost and the sleep is out. The boop. The Haka coming in the back line. The Mosh is getting ripped, all for this camp. Everyone is going so low here. And Phoenix Rising.
Just haunting, waving right into the Mosh. I'm not sure what she was thinking. The Mosh was beautiful. The Lucio trying to break it down, but it wasn't. It was not enough time. He ends up falling right in the animation.
This is off, and that was a fight down talent tier, I believe. Maybe not. I think there were just some.
But
I think it was just in the middle of that, as we see some late picks coming in. Yeah, Phoenix Rising just, they are back in control. Hey, we got Grievant Gaming coming in. Welcome, Grievance. Crazy action indeed. It's been done 2 series, second series of the night, and oh my gosh, if you missed the first one, you're gonna want to check that out. You're gonna see some heroic division play. You're gonna see Rag, Sergeant Hammer, Lost Vikings. They all made an appearance. Lost Vikings on Braxis as well. So definitely go check that out. But welcome, Grievant. Welcome.
Haka coming in, Phoenix Rising, trying to get the bottom altar, but it wasn't enough.
Little 1v1 going down. Sylvanas versus Greymane. Will to Live gets the pick. But Phoenix Rising did grab that bell tower again.
The death, I think, ultimately worth it, but the engagement coming out from the Orphans, but just nothing coming of it. Ultimate Evolution being popped, I think. Dahaka, nope.
The lead is now getting even narrower, Joe, as we were just 1 core shot separates these 2 teams.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising doing a nice job of controlling this bottom lane and controlling that bottom bell tower for the most part. Tainted Orphans posturing bottom, while Dahaka and Abathur soak kind of normal. Big wave top. See if it can do a little bit of work.
Yeah, now Joe, word on the street is there's going to be some Phoenix Rising merch coming in soon. So you might be able to pick yourself up a Reb jersey, perhaps, for the next cast.
Okay.
Support your favorite player, perhaps.
I'll be picking up a Reb jersey, 100%.
Oh, when the damage is going out, the Cursed Bullet gets dropped, but Bridge to Death is out. Meanwhile, in the top, Dahaka with that Abathur pressure. Doing some work, but a little bit of a scuffle. Masha is getting ripped here. Silences are going out. But Lucio breaking it down, trying to stay alive. Everything is happening, Joe. Look at all this action.
Yeah, Purple falling and Phoenix Rising just trying to stay alive now. They couldn't get the pick, and they're on the run. ETC falling, Danalore and Reb both bottom, trying to get out with their lives. Lucio, knowing what happened last time, popping to break it down. I wouldn't even say early. It was just in time. Ended up saving his life. He was getting popped, and that was the turn of the fight.
And it's going to be 2 altars going over to Tainted Orphans. Fortunately for Phoenix Rising, they did grab that bottom bell tower to reduce some of the damage, but it's not going to stop this boss play. Look at these mines, Joe.
They're just trying to get ahead as much as possible. Doing a fantastic job. Abathur just Sight everywhere.
We got to update the game to Minesweeper on Twitch here. You know, I forced the joke.
Flags wisely.
What's that?
Place those flags wisely.
There you go. Thank you.
Phoenix Rising just kind of resetting, getting nice and healthy. We'll see where they're going to posture, see what they're going to do. Inted Orphan just wanting to get that bottom belt tower. Definitely a priority.
Yeah, it's Inted Orphans actually up in kills and now in tower shots. See what Phoenix Rising can do with level 20s.
I don't know if they'll have enough time, Mark. We have Orphans
in
coming
the
up
back.
from the middle.
Oh, they don't quite get it. The silence connects with 1, 2, 3, 4 members. Bridge to death on the Morden. Ring is getting dropped. It does not connect. But Decker goes down first. And next,
no.
ETC, the death metal. But is it enough for the assassins to clean up? They do get a kill. The potions are there. Reb.
Trying to get out.
Oh my goodness, the stealth from Reb.
Oh no, but Malthael's in too deep. He ends up falling. Purple's at half health. Reb is out. Mark, Phoenix Rising needs to reset. This is a 3-for-1.
3-for-1
On
trade.
the side of Tainted Orphan. Or Tainted Orphan. Almost a Tainted Orphia.
Yeah, it's a scary team name to say. I feel like I'm just gonna say something so naughty.
The T Orphans, the T Orphs.
Yeah, I think it's really just that word tainted.
I agree. Tainted.
But yeah, here we go.
Reb going middle, just clearing out that bell tower, just kind of being a little menace.
Whoa, Berserkoff in the chat, dropping the happy marks. Oh,
Hell yeah.
welcome Berserkoff. Repping that full year sub badge, you maniac.
Ooh, baby.
Hopefully you're having a nice night, Zerk. So we are in the middle of a spicy series tonight.
So juicy, so spicy, Mark.
Sylvanas now with 107 stacks.
Yeah, we got Phoenix Rising going bot, Dahaka top, pushing in as hard as he can. And, you know, we're complimenting Phoenix Rising on just taking advantage of that bot lane as much as possible. They're posturing at the bottom, going for that bell tower. But Tainted Orphans are there to answer.
Yeah,
they're learning. They're adapting. They're evolving, Mark.
Dahaka burrowing in, leaving top lane. They're looking for a kill. Malthael taking so much damage. Oh my gosh, but he's still alive here. Mosh connects. All of the ults are getting ripped. Sylvanas goes down first. Last Rites gets a kill, and Phoenix Rising is somehow walking away.
Oh my god.
This team fight, no one is dead yet.
You thought Malthael was dead, but he survived. I don't even know. Definitely, obviously, his stain. But it must have been freaking healing pots and everything.
Yeah, the endless, the bottomless flasks are online with that 13 upgrade. And yeah, now Phoenix Rising gonna be grabbing altar down bottom, knocking down the mid fort, and picking up another altar for 6 shots. So this is exactly why I love Towers of Doom.
Gosh, Mark. The
Tainted
synergy
Orphans.
with the super healing potion and the bottomless flasks are huge. And then you got 10-second rubies. Oh.
Yeah, that's wild. 10-second cooldown. That talent was already decent. It's up against some hard, good other options, but Reb taking a lot of damage here. Actually getting so close. Having to dash out.
Yeah, Deckard's juicy, dude.
Now the shots are going to start flying here. Phoenix Rising is in complete control of the map. Tainted Orphans trying their best. They do shut that constant barrage down, but now it is all tied up, Joe.
Yeah. Tainted Orphan just doing such a great job staying ahead. Then all of a sudden, just like that, the mouthfeel almost going down, but they didn't have enough to
Got
take
Sappers
him down.
marching in middle. Phoenix Rising being very aggressive here, trying to protect this bell tower. The Sappers, ooh. Dahaka trying his best to melt those down. does manage to stop them, but now Phoenix Rising is just going to be rotating down bottom. Knock on the bell tower, rotate, rinse and repeat.
Exactly, though.
Unfortunately, they do have that Sylvanas, and they have quite a bit of structure damage, so Inted Orphans can keep up. Joe, you know it's a crazy game when J-Shift's Grandmaster's in the chat saying, holy shit.
Exactly, though. These team fights are off the charts.
There we go. The mine's getting some value, slowing down the rotation. This is the final moment. 6 shots to 6 shots. ETC. Uh-oh, kind of getting face checked. A lot of damage going out. The silence. Oh, he's getting out alive. Deckard ulti connecting. There's the break it down. Last Rites does not connect it. The boss is even getting involved. And the big mosh pit coming out. Death Metal is online. Oh, and it connects with one. It's a 1-for-1 trade here so far. Oh, bridge to death. Oh, getting out alive. Sylvanas with a nice juke.
God.
But can they stop it? Both bell towers are required to get this. Goonie with the interruption here. Just poking.
Back to get their own.
Will to Live is ready to flank on Sylvanas in the top lane.
Mark, oh man, going back and forth, pick for pick.
Ooh, the damage is out. There's Will to Live with the flank. He gets a kill, and now, oh, Malthael drops the last rights, but it's not enough.
Oh, but it is enough. Bridge to Death falling off.
Oh, the snipe.
Pick. Lucio having the rollerblade out.
Just the tip.
About to fall.
Phoenix Rising, Ruby.
The GGs.
My heart rate is up.
Phoenix Rising.
Walking away with a 2-0 domination over their opponents, but not an easy one. Inted Orphans really putting up a great fight on both maps. The GGs are flying in the Twitch chat. We've got Neo Purple One. Welcome, welcome. Mixels Pixels dropping in as well. I believe that is the Malthael player. Welcome, Mixels, and congratulations. J Silo is the captain, Joe. Just heads up.
Yep, he's not accepting whispers from anyone that's not his friend.
Maybe,
I'm in a purple as we speak. He's
okay. We must get this individual on the line here. Any questions from the you guys may have in chat? Feel free, drop them in. Wow. Mixels Pixel, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Do appreciate that. Hopefully,
Jaina, Mark, the siege and the hero damage that both can put out.
Yeah, let's go back. We didn't really discuss the stats here.
And they're ready whenever we are.
Okay. Yeah, look at those numbers from Greymane here. And again, Malthael just crushing with the XP soaked, both maps. Alright, well let's kick it on over to NGS lobby to start up this interview before we wrap up the show for tonight.
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
And once again, thank you guys for joining. It's always a pleasure to have you all in chat, hang out with, and watch some heroes. Hello, Jay Silo. Congratulations. How are you feeling right now? Yeah, pretty pumped. I can imagine, you know, kind of some stressful, high energy comms and games. Both matches so close.
Don't know that I've covered any other way, my guy. It's a lot more fun when you're playing people that push you to the edge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. A little bit quiet on the mic. I've got you blasted up, so hopefully folks can hear you. But tell us a little bit about Phoenix Rising, Ruby, and kind of your background with the team, some players, how long you guys have known each other, been playing HOTS, any interesting tidbits.
Yeah, so Phoenix is an organization. We have a team in just about every division. We even got 2 representing in Div B this season, Phoenix Rising Onyx and Phoenix Rising Emerald on respective sides, East and West. The whole organization is run by This Is Covey. He puts a lot of work in, gives us resources, and we have a mega Discord of our own to kind of rival the own NGS in terms of scale and whatnot. And we leverage that server to play internally with other teams that are in the organization and to constantly keep groups together because you're not always having 5 members of your main team on, but you'll have definitely 5 members if you're just hanging out in that Discord server.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoutouts, props to This Is Covey. He's in the chat. He was watching, probably sipping on some whiskey or something fancy. Because built quite a foundation, a lot of resources available. And yeah, just kind of sprouted up. Went from 1 team to 1 in each division, like you said. So now, Joe, I know you got some questions for Jay Silo. First one being, what is Reb's Battle.net account so you can get him friended up?
Yeah, we need to get Reb's Battle.net ID. I need an autograph. I need a jersey. Just some of those may have plays. What I just said is beautiful.
So I mean, obviously find all of our team roster information on the NGS site under our profile.
Ooh.
So you're welcome to grab it there. But it is Reb 11252, and was certainly a fun comp to play with Maya. I think people sleep on him a bit, and Reb came in today and he's like, I've been playing Medivh all day. I'm gonna make my case for him on Infernal Shrines, and he did.
Right, definitely a very high skill cap, flashy hero. There's some clutch getaways and pulls. Now, kind of speaking on some of those, what was your favorite moments? Any highlights from tonight's funny stuff in comms or big plays? What was your highlight of the night?
So we're up in game 1 and we're pushing in bottom, and we just take bottom keep, and we decide we're gonna back off and wait for 20 because we're like 19, 18. We have to level up. And it really feels like at that point we're in a big lead in terms of the game, in terms of the macro. The enemy team catches up, and I think they get a pick on someone, and suddenly top lane is looking sketchy. And they're barreling down the core. Deathwing comes in with his RAR.
Right.
And my team just holds the core. They root. I think we did something. We hit Sonya out and deleted her. And then we had a hold, I think, on like 24%, where I feel like that game shouldn't have, where we felt like we almost had it in the bag at that point. But they made a case for why their level 20s were powerful, and they were ready to go for it.
Yeah, that was looking quite grim for you guys. Like you said, they had just gotten a pick. There was a lot of pressure already built up. They had a camp. They were moving in for the core. But some just phenomenal defense and team fighting. I think, we saw Maya being very disruptive and a clutch trait to dodge and then blink out the last second. It was
definition of emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Now, so how long have you guys been a team together? Are you guys new this season? Some new players?
Yeah, so last season the Phoenix Rising organization pulled me into the Team Ruby as an off-roster sub. This was back when the team roster was kind of scaled. We had some really low-end people and some really high-end people, and so it got balanced into Div B. And after that season, we decided to Mixels, myself, and Purple. Purple was the one who brought me in. We're real-life friends. We've hung out before. And so he pulled me in. And after that, we decided to split, all the people that were in Diamond and above. We were going to go and push for, heroic classification. And the others decided they were going to get, a core group for their side. Because last season, the problem is we didn't have a healer in that group.
Okay.
So having solved that problem, this team moved up. We added Reb and Delanor. Delanor filling out our healer requirement, and Reb coming in to take over the ranged DPS position for those ranged auto attackers and melee assassins. And so the roster really kind of filled out for us, and so they moved us up to Div A with this roster. and we scrim with a Div S team on the weekends. We play with Archon, which is led by JTR. It has Bex and Midnight Haze, and they're pretty good friends of ours as well. We've had LAN parties with them.
Oh, nice. Always
So
love a good LAN party.
It's a lot of fun in this big community. So they brushed us up. If you looked at our match history, we've been scrimming with a couple teams. We actually scrimmed with Beast Coast 2 days ago. They're on the other side of Div A. That was a 2-1 result in our favor on a scrim. Ooh. And so they're bringing their A game too. They took a map off us, which was awesome. And it really shows how eager the community is to scrim and to talk. I literally just hop in chat channels. I message people over Discord, and they're responsive, and I love it. I love the fact that everyone's in on this, and it makes the game super fun and feels alive.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been playing Here's the Storm since the tech alpha myself. Longtime fan of Blizzard games and MOBAs, but yeah, it's so great to see the community's only growing. You know, there's a lot of great people that are in it, and like you said, you can always find scrims, you can find subs. You know, even if you're not don't have a team and you're looking to get in, you can join as a free agent or as a caster, or as an analyst. It's an awesome time to be a Heroes fan if you kind of get involved with the amateur scene. So Joe, any final questions for Jay Silo before we let him go celebrate?
No, just more comments. Phenomenal performance. Looking forward to casting more games with you guys. And yeah, Phoenix Rising, Ruby, blowing it out of the water tonight.
We are definitely going to be keeping our eyes on you guys as the season progresses, because we're just getting started. This is only week 2.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jay Silo, before we let you go, any shout outs you may have, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to my girlfriend, Baydeen.
Oh.
She's I've dragged another one into the mix.
Heck yes.
I'd like to shout out to our former teammate Fox Spam. He's a great guy. He's leading the Phoenix Rising Diamond team, and he's doing a great job of that. Or he's on it. He's not leading it. And then the leader of that group is Gio, another one of my friends. And so I definitely want to shout out to you guys.
Well, fantastic, Jay Silo. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing more games from Phoenix Rising and Ruby specifically.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Oh.
All right, let's connect back up with Joe. Anyone else still kicking around? Thank you guys so much for joining. Really do appreciate that. We got some more NGS action is happening. As we're just hyping up this awesome community, we have 3 games being casted right now. We're gonna kick it on over to Ektar's stream as we go to my home division here, Division D East, as I get my notebook and pencil out and start taking some notes on my future opponents here. Joe, welcome back.
Okay. Good to be back.
Any closing thoughts, Joe? Final words?
Man, unfortunately, neither series went to 3 games, but the games we did see were just back and forth.
Yeah.
Neither team really too dominant in either
exactly.
Any of the maps.
Exactly.
And even especially that first series, just the drafts.
Yeah, if you guys didn't catch that, definitely make sure to go back and check that first series, because that was a wild one. Press forward and see PogX. Kobe, thank you so much for the 69 biddies. Thank you. And the sub from earlier. Much appreciated. Let's kick it on over to Ektar. Here we go.
Do it.